You wake up tired, you drink coffee to feel alive, and somehow you're still exhausted by midday. So you drink more. But what if the thing you trust to give you energy is the exact reason you're hallucinating? This isn't about quitting coffee. It is about realizing that the way you drink it may be silently training your brain to stay tired. Every morning begins the same way for millions of us. The alarm rings. Your eyes barely open, and before your feet even touch the floor, your mind already knows the solution. Coffee, it feels automatic. It feels necessary. It almost feels biological. But here is the uncomfortable truth that most people never hear. Coffee doesn't actually give you energy. It only borrows it, and the interest rates are brutal. Let's break down what's really happening inside your brain. When you wake up, your body is already launching its own natural system to bring you online. Your cortisol levels, often called the wake-up hormone, are naturally peaking. Your brain is slowly increasing your awareness. Your body is warming itself up for the day. This is a delicate, biological dance designed to transition you from sleep to alertness. But when you pour that first cup of coffee into your system immediately after waking up, you're not just adding a pleasant ritual to your morning. You're interrupting that entire natural process. You see, the primary active ingredient in coffee, caffeine, works by blocking adenosine receptors in your brain. Adenosine is a neurotransmitter that promotes sleep and relaxation. As it builds up throughout the day, it makes you feel tired. Caffeine steps in and says, "Nope, not today," blocking those receptors so you don't feel the accumulating sleepiness. You're not actually removing the tiredness. You're just silencing the signals. You're putting earmuffs on your brain so it can't hear itself saying, "I'm tired." And your brain, being the incredibly adaptive organ it is, notices. It always adapts. So when the signal for tiredness gets blocked day after day, your brain responds by producing more adenosine receptors. It's like it's shouting louder to be heard. Quietly. Patiently. It's building up its tolerance. This is why one cup eventually becomes two, then three. Then you're standing in your kitchen wondering, why am I still so exhausted? Your body is simply trying to maintain balance, a state called homeostasis. It's fighting back against the constant artificial blockade of its natural signals. Then comes the midday crash. The bill for that borrowed energy finally arrives. That's when the caffeine starts to wear off, and all the adenosine that's been building up rushes back to those now amplified receptors. It hits you like a tidal wave. The fog descends. The focus vanishes, and you get that sudden, desperate need for another cup just to feel normal again. This is where the real trap begins. That afternoon coffee feels harmless. It even feels necessary to get through the rest of the workday. That means if you have a coffee at 3 p.m., a significant amount of that caffeine is still circulating in your system when you're retrying to go to bed at 10 or 11 p.m. It follows you into the night. You might fall asleep, but your sleep becomes lighter, more fragmented, and less restorative. Caffeine significantly reduces the amount of deep sleep you get, which is the most critical stage for physical recovery and memory consolidation. Your brain never gets to fully shut down, clean itself out, and recharge. So, what happens? You wake up tired again, maybe even more tired than yesterday, and the cycle repeats, stronger than before. Day after day, coffee stops being a boost and transforms into a dependency. It's no longer a tool for enhanced performance. It's a crutch, just to function. But there is a way out of this loop, and it doesn't require you to give up coffee entirely. The shift that changes everything is surprisingly simple. Delay your first cup. Give your brain time to complete its natural wake-up process. Wait at least 60 to 90 minutes after you wake up before you have that first sip. Then, use coffee with intention. Think of it as a strategic tool, not an emergency rescue. Instead, drink it before you need to perform a task that requires intense focus. They stop chasing energy in a frantic cycle and start preserving and managing it. They have more stable energy throughout the day, without the dramatic peaks and crashes. They sleep better and wake up feeling genuinely rested. Because when you start working with your brain's natural rhythms, instead of constantly fighting against them, you realize you don't need more coffee. You just need better timing. If this changed how you think about your daily habits, and you want to learn more ways to work with your body instead of against it, make sure to follow or subscribe to the channel, because once you understand the science behind how your mind works, everything you do becomes that much easier. Thanks for watching.